Being the person that God wants you to be comes with a cost. I want to ask you a question. How many of you are desiring things that are new? Maybe you want to grow your salvation with God, where maybe you don't really know God that well, but you want to get to a place where you have a true, genuine relationship with Him and it's authentic. You desire to spend time with Him, you desire to have salvation. I also want to ask you, how many of you desire to have new blessings? Maybe there are things that you're praying for where you're not used to it, you didn't come from it. It kind of seems impossible for you to have it, but although it seems impossible, you're still trusting God to give it to you. It is so important for you to understand that if you want new, you have to do new. You cannot get new doing the same old things. So the same things that you were doing when you were like a baby Christian and a lukewarm Christian, that's not going to get you to the salvation that you're desiring. That's going to keep you where you currently are. The same things that you were doing in your current life is not going to get you to the life that you desire. If you want new, you're going to have to be willing to do new. And it's so important for you to understand that this is not going to be easy, because in order for you to do new and get new, you're going to have to start doing things that makes you uncomfortable. You're not used to it. You may not even like it. It's going to be an adjustment where in the beginning it might be very hard, but as you keep doing it and you make it a habit, it becomes easier. But in the beginning, it will be so easy for you to want to give up and stop doing it because it makes you uncomfortable. But you have to keep in the forefront of your mind this one question: are you going to give up on this step because it's uncomfortable and go back to the same old things, or are you going to push past and push forward and do it anyway to get you to that new thing that you're desiring to have? Remember, doing new comes with a cost. Just think of when you're buying something. It sucks to spend the money because that's money that you no longer have, but you know that what you purchased is something that you really needed, so it was worth it in the end. So my question to you is, does these uncomfortable things that you need to do to get you to the new thing that you're desiring, is it worth it? Are you going to be willing to do it even though you don't like it, or even though it makes you feel uncomfortable? Are you going to be willing to do the cost and spend the money and spend the time and sacrifice to do these things to get you to where you want to be? Put in the comments what your decision is. Are you going to do new things, or are you going to stay stuck in your old ways?